the fact that, I'm not going to support, using other people's money to house or aid. I do know that there's a lot of people that do care. And I think we live in a compassionate community. So, before we go down the road of, doing what, following suit on some of these other cities are taking action on, my idea would be let's find out. Let's find out who's willing to help, So, we do hear from constituents on both sides of this. What are we going to do to preemptively stop this? And then we hear from people that tell us we should do more. So, we do have a very affluent community, a lot of big homes. And what I'd like to do is direct staff to create a sign-up sheet. So, for individuals that would be willing to house migrant families. And if there's people that would do that, God bless them. So if we could raise awareness in that way, I think we need to find out. I think we need to find out who would be willing to house migrant families. And so that would be my new business. I'd be looking for, support from the dais. Any questions, discussion, happy to have.
Dan, thanks a lot for having me on. I love the piece you did on it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So obviously people are anxious to hear how is it coming with the sign-up sheet? Any families you'd like to highlight, offer thanks?
It's weird, Dan. During the last presidential race, we had thousands of Biden signs in Naperville. The town went 20-plus points for him. Mm-hmm. We've got houses all over town that advertise their support for this mass migration of illegals. They have signs that say no human is illegal. And since I proposed this, I haven't had a single person ask me like, "Hey, where's the sign-up sheet? I want to sign the sign-up sheet. I'm ready to sign my house up to the sign-up sheet." It's really shocking.
Do you think
Not one person has come forward to sign up?
Is it a problem? Is the sign-up sheet not posted ubiquitously enough? I mean, has there not been enough profile, you think? People just don't appreciate the opportunity is out there?
Yeah, I don't know if my city council is going to have the appetite to actually put together a list. This went viral. I mean, I'm going to be on Fox News today at 1. I think my deadpan delivery might have been a little too good. Was I being provocative? Yeah. But you know what? Maybe it's time to be provocative. Was I bluffing? Not really. These are the people that voted for this, and we've got a major problem. We've got thousands of illegals coming into the area, and they're homeless in the middle of winter. I didn't vote for this. And I'm not going to spend any taxpayer dollars on this. So here's an idea. You voted for this. You sign up. Be the change, like you said, Dan. A lot of people on the right missed it. Dan, they're coming at me. They don't see it. I think they're starting to.
So when did you have the aha moment? Like, think, you know what? I'm going to bring this up at city council meeting. We are getting constituents that are. It's in the news every day, right? And we've been we've been silent on it. And we're a major city, and it's like, when are we going to talk about this? I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm like everybody else. Like in private conversation, we're like, why don't these people bring them in their house? I'm like, you know what? I can say it in public. And I'm just going to say it in public, and I'm going to get this conversation going. And if people misunderstood what I said, and they think I'm some, bleeding heart that's inviting migrants, that's fine. I don't care. I can take the arrows. But at least there's a conversation now. And I don't know how you're going to get these leafy, suburban, hate-as-no-home crowd to get motivated to call their reps, besides putting it in their lap, put it in their neighborhood. I think conservatives do this wrong. Put it in their neighborhood. It's, hey, open your house. You got a lot of people, I bet you, in blue areas all over the country, like, oh, my God, are we talking about putting them in my house? I wasn't talking about my house and my neighborhood, so I'm happy that conversation's happening. Yeah, I mean, it's time to put it in their lap. That's how you do it.
And so the reaction from the city elders of Naperville, your colleagues on the city council, your legislators like Janet Yang Rohr, Anastasia Murray, she has a little piece of Naperville, doesn't she still? I don't know, after the remap. But, I mean, all the leading lights, they're jumping on this chance that they're going to help circulate. I mean, has the door-to-door campaign started yet? Or?
I thought Sava Murray would be the first one to sign up. I have not heard from her. Yeah, so, it really flopped in that way. right? No, nobody really wants a list. They don't want to do this.
I asked, I had to clarify when I posted the clip that we pulled from the council meeting on social media. I had to explain to a couple conservatives. They thought, yeah, as you were just saying, they thought, wait, what is he trying to do here? Because it was so deadpan, but it's pretty, I knew what you were doing, and I think most people got it. And have you gotten any blowback? Because now some of the otherwise dense residents, maybe colleagues on the city council, understand that you were ridiculing them, ridiculing them in the sense that you're a hypocrite, and everybody should know that you're a hypocrite.
The progressives in town are quiet. They saw what I said, and they want no part of it. So we're not really hearing from them. It's the conservatives that misunderstood. They're like, why are you doing a sign-up sheet? I'm like, you guys, did you see Martha's Vineyard? No one's signing the sign-up sheet.
Right.
No one's signing it.
Yes. It's a challenge. And as you say, if we've been making this challenge from the outset of this too. It's open your homes, right? And show us what a welcoming community looks like, and put those who would be unwelcoming to shame, and so on and so forth. And yet that's just a little too far to require any sort of substantive action in furtherance of their stated beliefs, it seems.
They're not going to do it, right? And that's the point. But it's been fascinating to see the reactions.
Well, what about just generally speaking, maybe like setting up a migrant camp on the Riverwalk or something like that? Because obviously you have a train station, so there's no need. I mean, you heard BLM Brandon yesterday. Look, and you've heard him before, sanctuary state. There's no need to be sending everybody in the suburbs down to the city. They can stay in the suburbs. Suburbs can be part of the solution to this housing crisis that we have, because that's all it is a housing crisis. And so, maybe Riverwalk, maybe outside the Gibsons in Naperville.
Yeah.
Just some. I'm just spitballing like you.
It's a great idea, and you can do it. You can do this tactic all the time if people get it. It's like affordable housing. Okay, you want low-income housing? Great idea. Tell them they're not doing enough. How about we put a high-rise Section 8 right downtown Naperville, right by your neighborhood?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell conservatives, you put them in the position.
Right.
Well, how many busloads have you gotten since this whole thing started? Do you know?
I believe 6 in the last several weeks. So yeah, it's right all around us, and they're passing through right now. But you heard Mayor Johnson; he's fighting with Pritzker now. You can't even make this stuff up. And like, when are the suburbs going to help out? It's like, no, we didn't say we're a sanctuary city.
Well, are you worried that Governor Abbott's going to send more your way because of what you said? I saw it was somebody post on social media, like, send them all now to Naperville.
We got people contacting them and be like, hey, this is, they're listening, and they're like, oh, here's some liberal in blue Illinois, and he's inviting them. Let's send some buses. So yeah, well.
It's America's best community, I'm always told. So,
right.
What it could be more welcoming than that, showing off the best that America has to offer, Naperville.
Right.
Okay. Right. But where is the mayor and the city council on this? And maybe the next thing in terms of the polite challenge you offer with the sign-up sheet is to challenge them to stop passing the buck.
I don't want to talk about my colleague. I will just tell you that it went viral, and they kind of want it to go away.
Yes.
They just don't want it.
Then
right.
Don't make it go away.
Keep your head. Yeah, everybody, just nobody move. Keep your head down. Stay quiet, and maybe they won't come for us. Oh, that's brilliant. No, I love it. All right, Josh McBroom, Naperville City Councilman. We look forward to more provocations from you at the next, at forthcoming city council meetings. But well done. Keep it up. Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. Have a good day.